while the clash of steel and roar of cannons often capture our attention. It's the quiet, determined work behind the lines that truly fuels a victory. Think about it. An army is only as strong as its supply line. Today, we peel back the pages of history to honor the incredible men and women who moved mountains, not with weapons, but with grit, ingenuity, and an unwavering sense of duty. These are the logistics heroes, the architects of victory whose names we rarely hear but whose impact was immeasurable. Their battlefield was one of numbers, maps, and endless miles. Imagine the sheer scale of their task. Every bullet, every bandage, every can of beans had to travel from a factory to the front line, a journey fraught with peril. We see grainy black and white photos of endless convoys, trucks lumbering down muddy, war-torn roads, their drivers pushing on through exhaustion and fear. These weren't just truck drivers. They were lifelines. And what about the ones who broke the enemy's secret messages? In quiet, dimly lit rooms, brilliant minds worked tirelessly, transforming cryptic signals into life-saving intelligence. Their battlefield was a puzzle of words and numbers, and every solved code was a silent victory that saved countless lives. Then there were the medical teams, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. With gentle hands and steady nerves, they mended broken bodies and soothed fractured spirits, turning makeshift tents into havens of healing. Far from the roar of battle, engineers laid bridges over impassable rivers and repaired railways under the cover of darkness, paving the way for troops to advance. Their tools were wrenches and blueprints, but they built the very pathways to triumph. Visuals: a map showing sprawling supply routes, vintage photos of supply convoys on muddy roads, reenactments of codebreakers at work, and scenes of medical tents and engineers building a pontoon bridge. These roles were absolutely essential, yet they are so often relegated to the footnotes of history. They didn't carry flags into battle or lead dramatic charges. Instead, their contribution was a steady, rhythmic pulse, the hum of a generator, the click of a telegraph key, the rumble of a supply truck's engine. It was the constant, reliable effort that allowed the soldiers on the front to fight, to endure, and ultimately, to win. Their courage wasn't measured in single acts of bravery, but in the relentless dedication of their daily work. They were the backbone, the foundation upon which great victories were built. So, as we look back at the grand tapestries of history, we must ask ourselves a question. While we rightfully celebrate the soldiers in the spotlight, what about those who held the light? Who do you think is the real hero of war?